What's up, guys? Day one of the Mizuno Sports Performance Presidents Day Challenge is in the books, and we have Erik Vogt, the coach of Sports Performance 18 Elite, here to talk to us about what happened today, and specifically his team, which was one of the best that I saw in the tournament today. So how do you think your team did?
I think we did a good job overall today. A lot of our younger kids are starting to step up. At this point, we're getting a little bit better than where we were. Martha Kanavidov, she's come back from an injury. She was expected to be our Libra early on. She suffered an injury in her hand, and so this is really the first time she's been able to come back. So it was good to see her come back and go at full speed. And the kids really played with a sense of urgency today, and they played at a pretty high level.
Yeah. Who was your toughest opponent that you saw in pool play?
The pool play overall was pretty solid. I think the nice thing about this type of tournament is there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of good competitive matches on day one. Mm-hmm. So Michigan Elite had us on the ropes for a little while. So and I think that comes down to a little bit of execution, and they also played extremely well. So
yeah, and tomorrow we talked about it a little bit already. You've got some tough teams lined up. What do you think your team needs to do tomorrow to really do well in this tournament?
We're gonna have to pass and serve. Passing and serving is so key for our team, and if we can get teams out of system on serving, and then we pass well against them, I think we have a chance against anybody. And we blocked really well today, and we're hitting a really high efficiency. So if we can focus on our passing and our serving, I think we're really going to have a good tournament.
Obviously, as a coach, you don't get a whole lot of time to wander around the gym, but is there anybody you just know of by reputation or saw today that you really want to play in this tournament?
No, I think we'd be open to playing anybody. No matter who we play, we like a team that's going to give competition, and we're one that loves to be competed against other teams. So I don't think anybody here wouldn't give us their best shot. And it's a really deep field. There's a lot of solid teams in the top half. First Alliance is in our pool tomorrow. They're going to be a tough competition, both their first team and their second team. So I think that's going to be a challenge in itself. And then also Pac-Man from Canada is going to be I think we're going to have a tough day in pool play. But, pool play overall tomorrow is really, really strong.
Yeah, definitely. I saw Pac-Man and noticed them too today. I'm from Texas, so we definitely don't get to see Canadian teams very often, so it was really cool to see them out there and compete, and it was impressive. I'm hoping some of those girls go NCAA so we get to see them a little bit more after high school.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more, in the men's side especially with the Canadian athletes, there's a lot more exposure.
Yeah.
With the girls, I think they're getting more, and I think they're doing a good job of trying to come across the border and really get their kids exposed early on. I saw a lot of the kids that were on those teams at the recruiting combine on Friday, so hopefully a lot of coaches put them on the radar.
Yeah, and we also had a lot of college coaches on site today, and just a lot of exposure for these kids. It's a great tournament, and there's still 2 more days to go, so make sure you're tuning in on flowvolleyball.tv, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Take care.